There's a young man sitting in his bedroom right now, wondering if his life is ever going to matter. There's a young girl crying into her pillow because everybody keeps telling her she's too much or not enough. There's a teenager somewhere watching their whole life pass them by through a phone screen, comparing their pain to someone else's filters. And I just want to speak directly to you, yes, you, because I know what it feels like to wake up every day thinking, is this all there is? If you're between the ages of 13 and 18, I need you to hear me like your future depends on it, because it does. You don't know it yet, but right now you are in the most important chapter of your story. You are standing at a crossroads, and the direction you choose to walk in today will determine what kind of life you build tomorrow. I know what you're thinking. I've got time. I'm young. I'll figure it out later. But the truth is, later gets built out of what you're doing right now. And if all you're doing is drifting, scrolling, stressing, pretending, and just going along with whatever's popular, then one day you'll wake up and realize you spent your youth watching life instead of building one. Nobody told you that, did they? They told you to be cute. They told you to get likes. They told you to look famous. They told you to keep up with trends. But they forgot to tell you how to be strong. They forgot to tell you how to stand alone. They forgot to tell you how to build a life that can't be canceled or controlled. Let me tell you something. The world is not going to hand you a blueprint for your dreams. Nobody's coming to wake you up, give you a step-by-step guide, and say, here's how to become great. If you want to win, you gotta want it for yourself. You gotta learn to move without applause, speak without fear, and believe without proof. That's how champions are made. You might be in school right now, but the real lessons ain't in the textbooks. The real lessons are in how you handle failure, how you deal with being left out, how you bounce back when someone breaks your heart, how you show up when nobody else sees what you're doing. That's where your character is formed, and let me tell you, character is worth more than clout, because clout will fade, but character will carry you. Fame might come and go, but wisdom stays. Popularity is loud, but purpose is powerful. You have a choice to make every single day. Am I gonna be real, or am I just gonna be liked? Some of you are walking through battles that nobody knows about. You smile at school, but you're fighting anxiety. You post selfies, but you're battling depression. You hang out with friends, but you feel completely alone, and the worst part, you think that because you're young, no one takes your pain seriously. But let me say this to you loud and clear. What you're going through is real, and more importantly, what you're going through does not define you. You may have been hurt, you may feel invisible, you may feel behind. But there's something inside of you that is bigger than your struggle, stronger than your fear, and more powerful than your past. You're not too young to matter. You're not too young to change your life. You're not too young to start building something amazing. In fact, these years, this time right now, this is when most of the world's greatest people started discovering who they really are. You don't have to wait until you're 25 to find purpose. You don't have to be rich to start learning how money works. You don't have to be famous to start making an impact. You just have to make a decision to stop following the crowd and start following your calling. And don't let anyone tell you you're dreaming too big. Don't let them talk you out of your gift. Some people will laugh at you. Some people will ignore you, but that's okay. You don't need the whole world to believe in you. You just need to believe in yourself. And maybe, if you're lucky, you've got 1 or 2 people in your corner who see what's in you. But if not, let me be the first. I believe in you. I believe that you were born with something special. I believe that the way your mind works is different on purpose. I believe that your imagination is not a weakness, it's a blueprint. I believe that your pain has a purpose and your struggles are shaping you for something greater. But I also believe that if you waste these years trying to impress the wrong people, You will miss the chance to build a life that actually means something. This is your time to start becoming who you were created to be. You don't have to know exactly what you want yet. You just have to start moving with intention, start reading, start showing up early, start listening to people who have been where you want to go, start practicing discipline, start showing respect to others and to yourself. Stop trying to be cool, start trying to be valuable, stop chasing trends, start chasing growth, stop letting fear control your decisions, start moving with faith. And listen, I get it. You're tired. You're dealing with school, home, friends, social media, pressure. You're tired of feeling misunderstood. You're tired of trying to live up to expectations. You're tired of pretending everything's okay when it's not. But let me give you this truth. You are not powerless. You are not broken. You are not behind. You are becoming. You are in the part of the story where things are still messy, where the hero is still figuring it out. But guess what? Every hero had a chapter like that. Every winner once felt lost. Every leader once doubted themselves. Every champion once cried in secret, wondering if they were good enough. The difference is they didn't stop. So don't you dare stop. Don't you dare throw away your future over one bad grade, one lost relationship, one mistake, or one rough season. Your value isn't based on your GPA. It's not based on how many followers you've got. It's not based on how many people text you back. Your value comes from what's inside of you, your work ethic, your heart, your vision, your discipline, your resilience. Those are the things that will carry you when life gets real. And trust me, it will get real. You're gonna face loss. You're gonna be misunderstood. You're gonna have doors slammed in your face. But those aren't signs that you should quit. Those are signs that you're on the right path. Because anybody can give up, anybody can settle, anybody can just blend in, but it takes a real one to stand tall when everything around you tries to tear you down. So I need you to do me a favor. Next time you look in the mirror, I want you to see the warrior behind those eyes. I want you to see the leader, the builder, the dreamer, the fighter. I want you to remind yourself that you've already survived 100% of your worst days, and you've still got more in the tank. This is your life. Not your parents, not your friends, not your teachers, not the influencers you follow online. Yours. And if you take it seriously now, you can build something that nobody can take from you. A business, a brand, a dream, a legacy, a life of impact. But it starts with who you are becoming today. So if you're 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, or 18, know this: you have more power than you think. You have more potential than you've been told. And you've got more time than you realize, but only if you stop wasting it, because your time is a gift. Don't throw it away trying to be liked by people who don't even like themselves. Don't waste it becoming someone you're not. Use it, invest it, build something with it. The next 5 years can change your life completely, but only if you're willing to start today. Let me leave you with this: you don't need to be perfect. You just need to be willing. Willing to try, willing to fail, willing to learn, willing to grow, because greatness doesn't come to the most talented. It comes to the most committed. You've got time, yes, but don't let that fool you into thinking time will wait on you. It won't. Every minute you spend doubting yourself is a minute you could have spent building something real. I'm telling you this because the world will try to convince you to wait. Wait until you're older. Wait until you're more experienced. Wait until someone tells you it's your turn, but I'm here to tell you, it's your turn right now. You don't need a permission slip to be powerful. You don't need anyone to validate what you already know deep down. You were made for something more. Maybe you've been overlooked. Maybe you've been counted out. Maybe you feel like nobody really sees who you are or what you carry inside. But I promise you, the moment you stop waiting to be seen and start choosing to show up for yourself, that's the moment everything begins to shift. Because you were not born to blend in. You were not born to stay silent. You were not born to stay small. You were born to impact. You were born to lead. You were born to walk through fire and come out shining. But only if you decide today that you're done playing around with your potential. So, what are you going to do with this moment? Scroll past it and forget it? Or are you going to remember this as the moment you finally stood up and said, "Enough is enough. I'm building the life I was meant for"? It starts with one decision, one step, one promise to yourself that no matter how long it takes, no matter how hard it gets, you're not quitting on your future, because your story isn't over. In fact, it's just getting good.